It started with a mocking reference to Hillary Clinton being a little late, getting back from a Democratic debate bathroom break.
I know where she went. It's disgusting. I don't want to talk about it. No, it's too disgusting.
And then this.
Even a race to Obama, she was going to beat Obama. I don't know who'd be worse. I don't know. How does it get worse? But she was going to beat, she was favored to win, and she got schlonged. She lost. She lost.
Team Clinton called it sexist, boorish, juvenile, and offensive. Candidate Clinton, well, she sees a deliberate pattern.
Nothing really surprises me anymore. I don't know that he has any boundaries at all. And his bigotry, his bluster, his bullying have become his campaign.
The question, Dan Balls, as we go from the odd-numbered year into the election year, Donald Trump broke most of the rules of politics in 2015. The question is, does that work? And actually, when we go from looking at national polls, where he's overwhelmingly the leader, and we go state by state, where nominations are won, can he turn what has been an unorthodox, it's a polite word, I guess, campaign, into a winning campaign?
John, everything we know about past history tells us that when the voters begin to weigh in, things look different than they did before that, and that national polls have much, much, much less relevance as we get closer to Iowa and New Hampshire. The big question mark is whether this was such an unusual year that it carries over into 2016. I think anybody sitting around this table this morning would be loath to predict where we're headed given what we've been through and given the degree to which we've all been wrong through most of the year. But you have to think that what we have seen this year is a combination of real anger that's out there and some aspect of this that probably won't carry us into the rest of the year.
That's what we don't know. How much of it is Trump tapping into the legitimate anger and frustration in the Republican Party? How much of it is celebrity and reality television? What we do know is this, he used the word schlong there against Hillary Clinton. He says that's a common term in politics. No, it is not, Mr. Trump. Sorry, I've been at this for 30 years. Never heard it before, but if that's your definition of common, never been used before, fine, by you. But it has been an interesting year, whether it is Mexican immigrants, Megyn Kelly, John McCain, Hillary Clinton. Donald Trump has a history.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
He's not a war hero.
He's a war hero.
He's a war hero.
5.5 years.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
She gets out and she starts asking me all sorts of ridiculous questions. And, you know, you could see there was blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her wherever.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on.
That's been our question, I think. What the hell is going on? In the sense that it breaks all the rules. Insulting a war hero like John McCain, going after a Fox News anchor. If you want to talk to the conservative base and you're attacking a Fox News anchor, a ban on Muslims. The other candidates say it's over the line. The other candidates say it has no decorum. The other candidates are 15, 20 points behind him.
And it is amazing, but when you talk to voters who go to these Trump events, they like Trump because he says, he sounds like me, and you can sort of imagine it. Everyone was home over the holidays, you know, your uncle or your dad, they say something and you're like, you're not allowed to say that. You can't talk like that. And these people, they see Trump talk like that and they relate to it. And when you see these dust-ups with Megyn Kelly or the John McCain comment, it's not even so much that they agree with it. They just say, you're blowing this offhand comment into something bigger than what it really is. He's just speaking off the cuff. He's speaking his mind, and we like that, even if he says something crazy once in a while.
You said one Sunday here in October that you're beginning to see the effort to actually, yes, it's unorthodox in many ways, but to do the old school politics of getting the names and building a database from Trump campaigns out there. I think that's the big question going forward. A lot of these people in the front page of the Washington Post today, a story, people saying, I love him, he's interesting, he's saying just what I would like to say. I'm not sure I'm going to vote. Do they have the infrastructure to turn what has been a remarkable 2015 for Trump, whether you like him or not? He's in terms of building a movement, he's been successful. Can he turn them into voters?
Well,
I think that's the big question. We have seen him trying to get people out to caucus, trying to teach people in Iowa, this is what caucusing means, and we'll see if that actually turns into votes, as you said. But if you're Donald Trump, why stop with the strategy that's been working for the last 5-6 months? I mean, I remember exactly where I was standing when he made the John McCain comments, and I remember thinking to myself, oh my gosh, this is the end. This has to be the start of his downfall, and it has not been, and we have seen this happen over and over again.